For the next junior varsity game between the visiting Tigers of Alexandria High School and your Wes-Del Warriors. Let's meet the Tigers. Their roster includes number 14, Caden B. Number 20, Wade Christopher. Number 22, Landon Fletcher. Number 32, Derek Ranger. Number 40, Abram Abshire. And number 50, Ian Canfield. Starting for the Tigers, number 4, Blake Jones. Number 10, Owen May. Number 12, Grayson Gaines. Number 34, Fisher Oldham. And number 44, Micah Justice. Head coach of the Junior Varsity Tigers is Leighton Carroll. Warrior fans, here are your Wes-Del Warriors. The roster includes number 10, Ethan Stafford. Number 14, Chris Lopez. Number 20, Colby New. Number 25, Brecken Stevenson. Number 30, Jordan King. And number 33, Zach Gillum. Starting tonight for the Warriors, a 5'7" freshman guard, number 3, Noah Purdue. A 5'8" sophomore guard, number 4, Brady Leisure. A 6'1" sophomore forward, number 22, Evan Luzer. A 6'1" sophomore forward, number 24, Brody Becerra. And a 5'11" sophomore forward, number 32, Ryder Mock. Head coach of the Warriors is Zach Todd. Your officials tonight, Addison Nickel and Chris Shanner. battered. Wes-Del foul on number 24, Sarah. After substitution, number 32, Derek Ranger. Wes-Del foul on number 24, Right Vermont returns for Wes-Del. For Alexandria. Wes-Del foul on number 32, Right Vermont. Wes-Del substitution, number 10, Ethan Stafford. Wes-Del gets a timeout. Chris Lopez checks in for Wes-Del. Out in the cafeteria. First games. Back in the game for Wes-Del. Alexandria foul on number 4, Blake Jones. Wagner Hawk will shoot 2. Mealy returns for Alexandria. Wes-Del foul on number 24, Brody Becerra. May will shoot 2. Brady Leisure returns for Wes-Del. Blake Jones back in for Alexandria. Jones for three. Chris Lopez is in for Wes-Del. For Alexandria, Wayne Christopher, and Andrew Abshire. And Fletcher is in for Alexandria. Oh, man. Alexandria foul on number 22, and Fletcher. Chris Lopez will shoot two. Grayson Gaines and Fisher Oldham return for the Tigers. Once again, don't forget to check out that table, man, by Daniel Hansen. Buy some tickets for that Taylor Swift autograph picture and CD. 5 tickets, $20, or $5 for one. Pitcher, hold on, for 3. Wes-Del foul number 32, Becker Hawk. Greg Christopher checks in for the Tigers. Anderson for Alexandria. Returns for Alexandria. checks in for the Tigers. With Jones checks out in for the Tigers. Alexandria foul number 12, Grayson Gaines. Whoever off will shoot 2. Wes-Del takes a full timeout. Ian Canfield checks in for Alexandria.
Warriors, let's go, let's go! Warriors, let's fight, let's fight! Warriors, let's win, let's win! Warriors, let's go, fight, win! Warriors, let's go, let's go! Warriors, let's fight, let's fight! Warriors, let's win, let's win! Warriors, let's go, fight, win! Let's go, Warriors!
Mike Justice returns for Alexandria. Alexandria foul number 44, Mike Justice. Go Purdue will shoot two. Wes-Del takes a 30-second time. Alexandria foul on number 4, Rick Jones.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Warrior fans of all ages in the house here at Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium. This is the first home opener tonight. We welcome in the Alexandria Tigers from just down the road here on this holiday weekend. The Warriors coming into this one 1-0. Alexandria coming in 0-1. Guess who's beside me? If you guessed Coach Mack, you guessed right. Here he is. Coach, what's it been like? Good holiday weekend?
Great holiday weekend. Had a lot of fun. Got to visit with the family and surprised all my family by bringing my oldest daughter home from Florida. So none of them knew she was coming, including her mom and her sister and everyone. So great time and a great Thanksgiving.
Well, I had a great one myself. Thanks for asking. And tonight we've got a good one for you. Hopefully, if you are all across the nation, you're tuning in. We always want to remind you, hit the subscribe button because we appreciate it. You can watch all of your Wes-Del athletics here on the Wes-Del Sports Network. To my right, we have Mr. Producer Andrew Romine. Want to give him a shout out early. He does all the hard work with the cameras and all of the sound. We just sit up here and give you the play-by-play. We're going to start things off tonight with the Van Mater Reed Coldwell Banker Real Estate Group pregame. And we're going to give you a snapshot of Alexandria. With both of these teams playing their first game, there's not a lot out there yet, but we can look back and see what they've done so far. Alexandria comes into this one 0-1 with a loss to Anderson Prep 65-62. And that just happened earlier this week before Thanksgiving. And a tough one on the road, losing by 3. Probably not the way they wanted to start for their head coach, Marty Carroll. He is 68-81 in 7 years at the helm at Alexandria. Coach, you know Marty pretty well, and you know that loss really doesn't say a whole lot about this Alexandria team.
No, it doesn't, because one, they're very young, and two, Marty's teams typically get better as the season goes on. They start to take on a little bit of his personality and get really feisty and also get scrappy, and they buy into that press that they love. And early in the year, sometimes you're still working some of those kinks out, especially if you're a young team. So I would see a lot of the same probably tonight, but you'll see them doing some press and some other things. But you're also going to see them continue to get better.
Wes-Del comes into this one 1-0 on their first win of the season. That one was at Cambridge City Lincoln. Earlier, Wednesday before Thanksgiving. A big win on the road for the Warriors against a good Cambridge City team. 75-63 was the final. And boy, did they get a lot of scoring for their head coach, Josh Burkett, who was 10-14 last year and comes in 42-73 in 6 years overall. And that scoring came from senior Josiah Love, who really, Coach and I were at the game. When I left the game and found out he had 34 points, I knew he had a lot, but I didn't know he had 34. It was a quiet 34. But when you look back at it, you start saying in your head, yeah, I remember this shot. I saw this. So Josiah got it done with 34. But then the newcomer, Julian Carpenter, backed him up with 24. The lefty is a real nice player, a good addition to the program, and a real nice compliment to Josiah, and really now helps us with a two-headed attack. And then the point guard, Gabe Becerra, brought 13 points in. But Coach, coming off a big road win, what are you looking for to do in Game 2 at the first home opener?
A lot of the same, you hope.
Yeah.
You're hoping that you can get that kind of scoring every night. Now, as the season goes on and teams scout you a little more, they're going to change up their looks on you and probably see some different defensive attacks and approaches. So, that's one of the things we'll have to look at and adjust. But if you can get, a quiet 34 out, boy, I'd have taken a quiet 34.
Absolutely.
If you can take 34 and what did we say, 24?
24, and then you had 13 from Becerra.
That's pretty good from your guards. So you get that kind of contribution from all three guards and get that kind of guard play. One of the things I thought was a big key, and it will be all year for this team, is to stay out of foul trouble.
Yep.
And we did that at Cambridge. So some of that will depend on the officiating every night. You have to adjust to the officiating. But, I thought it was a great way to start, go on the road and get you a nice win, get some senior leadership from some of those guys that have been playing for a while, and pull out of there with a nice win.
Well, you get 75 points, but as we talked about, 3 guys, and really the other scorer in the game was Big Easy, we call him, Elijah Durr, and he had the only other point. So 4 guys put up 75 points. But, Coach, moving forward, great to get that from Love, great to get that from Carpenter, but there's going to be nights they don't.
Right.
And so moving forward right now from the coaching standpoint, what are we looking to establish beyond those guys?
Well, you're going to have to look for that secondary score, and we're going to have to find somebody who can score around the rim a little bit for us on those nights where you're not getting the easy stuff outside or you're not getting some of the runouts that you got against the press. So we're going to have to establish some scoring, and as a coach, you don't care where that comes from, and you don't care if it's different every night. You just look for guys, and sometimes those can be off offensive rebounds or getting yourself to the free throw line and finding ways to score. But we'll have to find somewhere along the line, we're going to have to find some guys to contribute, and I think we will.
And, Coach, last question I have for you. We kind of touched on it, but I know you can go in more in depth on the coaching standpoint. Alexandria with that tough loss at Anderson Prep, what would you expect to see bounce back-wise from Alexandria? What do the Warriors have to be prepared for right away?
Well, they probably heard it all week. Hey, listen, you came into here thinking that maybe you were ready, and we weren't. So now we're going to have to step it up, and you're going to have to play even that much tougher, more gritty. You're going to have to be focused, and I would probably see that if they aren't early, you'll see an early timeout from Coach Carroll trying to get that focus before it gets away from them. So it's going to be a battle because it's going to be a very veteran team against a real youthful team. You like your chances when you have veterans like we have, but you better show up and be ready to play every night.
And that's a great opportunity. Coach was able to sit down with Coach Burkett and talk to him on the Budget Blinds pregame video. So we're going to take you there for that one. It's a quick one, and we'll be back here after you watch the sit down. It's Coach Burkett and Coach Mack right here, thanks to Budget Blinds.
Season goes on, and some of the leadership maybe you saw as the summer went through, and some of the preseason stuff here so far this year.
Yeah, so Josiah Love, obviously, you had him before
Right.
I got here, and he stepped into a captain role for us last year, and he's getting better and better in that role. We got Grayson Mealy, who's a 3-sport athlete. He's going to be stepping in that role also. A lot of minutes for us last year. Became more of like a make an open three for us kind of guy. And then Gabe Becerra kind of came into his own. Was new to start the year, and then was really stepping into a leadership role for us too. So those 3 returners will be huge for us. Elijah Durr played some varsity minutes for us last year, and that'll be big for us again this year. He's getting longer. I feel like his arms just never stop, so that's a big thing for us. And then we did lose Ethan Collier because he moved out of state, but we benefited from a couple transfers in from Liberty Christian, Julian Carpenter and Luke Woodyard, who I think are going to step in for us and give us big minutes.
Always nice to get those new faces, and the key then is to kind of get those guys to gel together. Why the summer is so important, and I'm sure that you spend a lot of time trying to evaluate and feel where those guys best fit in, and maybe kind of look at positions and all those things that as the summer goes, and then also try to, as every year, develop more and more depth.
Yeah, I mean, Julian we had him for the whole summer, so that helped. We didn't get Luke until the preseason, but he came to everything. So when you're there and you're available, that's one of the most important skills that you have,
absolutely.
abilities you have, is to just be there. So, Julian has a different gear that we haven't had in a while.
Yep.
He's very quick. And then we've got length and shooting ability from Luke, so that's going to be huge pieces to add to a puzzle.
coaching staff this year. You want to kind of fill us in on the coaching staff and how that's working?
Yeah, so we pulled Zach Todd, Wes-Del grad, up to be our JV coach, and then we still have Coach Dowling as varsity assistant, and then Ryan Richards is still helping with our freshman team. So consistency with our staff, consistency with what we're doing. We have returning pieces. I think all of that is probably also adding to why we're where we're at right now compared to last year.
And welcome back. We're going to jump right into the American Pest. Coach Matt, keys of the game. Coach, let's hear those 3 keys.
Well, first of all, take care of the basketball. Alexandria, under Coach Carroll, has been known to press, so they're going to press a lot. We're going to want to play our tempo. If they're giving us layups, we'll take layups. But if that's not what we want, don't play faster than we need to and play out of control. But you can still play a tempo game and take those layups. And then finally, looking for that complementary scorer. Who can give us some points off the bench or outside of the top 2-3 guys? Who can give us some points here or there?
That's the American Pest, Coach Matt, keys of the game. We also want to thank the Van Mater Reed Caldwell Banker Real Estate Group for our pregame. And as always, we want to thank Budget Blinds for the coaches sit-down video. But now it's national anthem time, and we are going to take it straight to the court.
The visiting Tigers of Alexandria High School and your Wes-Del Warriors. At this time, please rise, remove your hats, and join Director of Wes-Del Choirs, Dr. Emily Love, and select members of the Wes-Del Choir as they honor our country by singing our national anthem.
And we are back with you here. Just real quick before we send it down to the floor for the starting lineups, we just once again want to thank all our sponsors, the Van Mater Reed Caldwell Banker Real Estate Group, American Pest, Budget Blinds, Dialing Dumpster Rentals, Star Rocket Media, and Star Financial Bank. We want to thank all of our sponsors for the Wes-Del Sports Network. Let's take you to the court, to the voice, Biff Wilson.
Starting tonight for the Alexandria Tigers, number 12, Connor Kelly. Number 14, Mason Fuller. Number 22, Bryson Eckler. Number 32, Carson Hall. And number 40, Kinson Studebaker. Head coach of the Tigers is Marty Bill.
And there you have it, folks. You have the starting lineups brought to you by The Voice, Biff Wilson. For Alexandria, it is Kettery, Fuller, Hall, Studebaker, and Eckler. And for the Warriors, it is Durr, Carpenter, Love, Becerra, and Mealy. So we're going to get this one started right here, Coach. It's going to be important to get out early and take care of the basketball is a big one.
And right away, you see a change to the starting lineup. You see Elijah Durr starting tonight. So Coach is
making some changes.
Who saw something he liked on film.
Here's Becerra, and that's going to be a
an
charge.
Offensive foul. Nice take there by number 40. That's Studebaker in good position. And you know the new rule, which we haven't had a chance to talk about on air with the flop rule this year. You get a one warning, and then after that you get a technical foul if you flop. So you got to take it if you're going to take it, and he did.
And here we go, handling it for Alexandria's Fuller, and he dribbles it. Tried to do a handoff there to Hall, and it was out of bounds. So a quick turnover by the Tigers.
Yeah, nice pressure there by Becerra to give him fits right there, trying to push him out further than he wanted to. You don't want to run your offense right against the sideline.
Defensively, Coach, Alexandria is in a, looks like a man-to-man.
Yep, they're man.
Going into Durr quick. Back out to Grayson.
Chasing everything right now, so it doesn't look like they're switching. Nope, they're just going to stay with their man. There's
Julian
another
Carpenter.
one. Could have been called.
Nice pass to Big Easy, and it's out, and rebound now to Fuller, and here he comes with it for the Tigers. So they had their chances. Durr will take that shot that close to the basket. Hope that goes later, Coach.
Yeah, you don't take those. Those are good looks.
Offensively, a little back screen there from the middle.
They're really spread out. They've got 5 out right now. Back cuts, you got to be ready, and that bothered us early the other night.
Grayson fell for that one
against Cambridge City. That bothered us a little bit until we got our legs under us, and then they kind of took it away.
So Studebaker gets things started with his first 2.
It's amazing how many coaches will start the game off with a back cut play.
Josiah Love trying to get a screen. Now he sets his feet for a 3 and got it.
Bingo.
Josiah Love with the 3 to get it going, and that's a good sign. 3-2 Warriors here early. Looking for that cut. Nice job by Durr to drop into the help side there.
The defensive positions, nice. Good help side and recovery. We're switching up top.
Yeah, it looks like we're switching everything that we can. Here comes that cut again. Coach, you always taught bump the cutter, make him go behind you.
Yes, we don't want, good. That's why you're always in position. Pick that up, Grayson.
Yeah, I don't know what he was doing there. That pass is stolen back there by Fuller. So both teams early turnovers here. Trying to get their established offense going. The cut right now, it's Big Easy trying to make it a tough shot. It was a tough shot. Rebound to Becerra.
Coach Carroll wasn't really fond of that quick shot fadeaway there, and that's going to be.
That's another turnover. Not a foul. Good defense there by 32. That's Carson Hall.
Like Coach Burkett wanted a little bit of a push.
A little sloppy early.
You got to see how they're calling the game. Right now, there's been one foul called. That's it, and that was on a charge. So they're letting them play a little bit, and honestly, that plays into our favor if they let us play. Most nights, I should say.
Yeah. Nice spin move there. Nothing there. Brings it back out.
Little handoff action, high weave.
Good student section tonight. They're into it. There's another back cut, and it looked like a travel, but that's into a 3, and he got it. That's Connor Kettery, and Josh Burkett wants a timeout, not happy defensively.
We talked a little bit about if Coach Carroll didn't like what he saw, he'd call an early timeout. And right there you see Coach Burkett didn't like it. He's getting on him a little bit. I like the pressure up top, and the weave is not going to bother you if you're switching everything. I mean, that's one of the easiest things to guard. It's the penetration off the weave that you have to control. And right there, we gave up baseline drive. Never want to give up baseline drive. Bad things happen.
And then the change that we talked about, number 20, Luke Woodyard, was the starter at Cambridge City Lincoln, and they've gone with Durr. So look for Luke to come off the bench early. He has had some time in there, so they made that adjustment.
Well, the other thing that does is now we know we're establishing depth as the season goes.
Now in this, you really want middle, somebody in the middle, and there,
Yeah.
that's not high enough. Got to come up higher.
Got to step up. We'll figure it out.
Turnover again. That's got to be unofficially the third for the Warriors here in the first quarter. It's 5-3, Alexandria with the lead.
Out of back.
There's another back cut. That one's going to be another turnover, and I think we're looking at 3 turnovers apiece unofficially. So both teams early in the season. Alexandria is young, and we know that, and that's where the experience is on Wes-Del side. They've got to be able to take care of the basketball.
We're all still, both teams sweating out the gravy still right now.
Yeah. And there's turnover number 4. Becerra now, and a foul on that. That's his second. That's a big foul.
Yes. So now you've probably looking at, let's see who coach goes
Could
here.
be Jones. I don't know. It depends on who he's going to go for ball handling.
Well, they're saying that's the first.
Well, he had the charge.
That's what I thought. Brother for brother here.
And they got it on 10. That
There
is
they
the
go.
second now.
Did change it.
So now they're going to get little Becerra. Brody Becerra coming in.
Very capable. Just, young, so maybe a little earlier than coach wanted to. Sometimes I think that even though as coaches we don't want to put those young guys in early or have to go to your bench early, it sometimes can really be beneficial if they step in and they're ready to play because it gets you in the groove early. You're not sitting and watching and getting tight, and you got to have head in the game right away.
Kettery makes 1 of 2, and it's 6-3 for the Warriors. Here's Love pushing in transition. Again, we're just not sharp with the ball early.
We're pressing a little bit, and by pressing I mean we're pushing it more. It's a jump ball.
And that's going to be to the Tigers, I believe. And
Big Easy
here
coming
comes
up.
Elijah Durr taking a break, and Luke Woodyard is in. So again, we're probably looking at 4 turnovers unofficially, and I think 4 or 5. And Alexandria has 3. Got to make some adjustments here. Alexandria.
They want to play with chaos.
Yes.
Alexandria does. They just want the game to be crazy. They want to press and be ugly, and right now it is.
Nice little jump shot there, and it's off. Good rebound by Julian Carpenter, and he's dribbling into traffic. There's turnover number 6. Now he gets it back, and he's going all the way up, and it's blocked.
That was a nice block.
A great block from behind. Carpenter going on the right side using the left hand. He's left-handed, so that's where that was easy for the block. Honestly, most guys go up thinking they're going to be a right-handed. So good block there by the Tigers. 3:28 to go. Crossover move. That's off and into the hands of Luke Woodyard. He's got it now to Josiah Love. Somebody's got to get established scoring-wise.
Well, that's a travel.
And that is another turnover, unofficially 7 for the Warriors in the first quarter.
Coach wants that bobble rule that they call all the time. I always loved that call.
Yeah, I know you did, and I sat by you many a times when you had a healthy conversation.
You might as well just run down the floor bobbling it, and if that was not the bobble rule, I don't know what.
Just let it happen. Just let it happen. That's a good drive. Now out to a 3 on the way from the Tigers, and it's off. A shove in the back.
Push off.
That's got to be a foul, and that's on number 22. Eckler with his first foul.
I think when they go back and watch film, Eckler will probably realize he should have shot that ball on the drive instead of kicking it. Although he did kick to a wide open 3. You get to the rim.
I don't know if we can dribble through this. That's a foul on 14. Yep. There we got the call.
It's Fuller.
If it seems chaotic to you at home, it is. It's chaotic right now, and there's a lot of pressure. But, hey, if Alexandria can get away with it, that's the way they want to play.
Well, it's a nice way to say sloppy. It's real sloppy right now. Neither team really have taken care of the basketball very well. You know what would go a long way right now would be a nice shot fake or pass fake to shift the defense when they're overplaying you. Sarah with the pull-up jumper. Nice looking
off.
Shot, just missed.
Good block out by Alexandria, and they're going the other way, and they quickly turn it over. I'm going to say, again, looking at unofficial, we're looking at 13 turnovers total, 7-6 right now. Warriors leading the category.
Both coaches just searching for somebody to take care of the basketball.
You would like to see, in a good game, 13 to be the total.
Yeah, our goal was always to stay 12 or under. We didn't do it very often, but the goal is to stay 12 or under. We might have one of these two teams might end up with 12.
I just don't understand why we're hiding in the middle.
Over and back. That's the right call.
It's
I
another
hate
one.
to say it. The coach is telling him the opposite's what's open, but easier said than done when you're getting trapped.
To me, it looks like in that category, G's in the middle, and he just looks like he's not up in front enough to be a valve to get it to the middle, because usually always sideline, middle, reverse.
Yeah, you want to make a triangle somewhere and have some sort of release and step to the pass.
Well, defense is, I don't know if we want to call defense the top dog right now. Turnovers are the top dog. Scoring is very rare.
The game should be sponsored by Arby's in this quarter.
There's a screen. Grayson on the floor. And it's a jump ball, and good hustle play by Grayson Mealy gives the ball back to the Warriors.
Guess what that is? Another turnover. And a good hustle play by Grayson. There's a loose ball. I just get out of the way. Grayson's around.
He's going down after it. Football flashbacks. Julian's got to get it to another score here. They've got to get it into Joe's hand, and he's got to try to find a seam.
You'd like to think that we're going to settle down. I'd like to see us. There you go. Cut through, Joe. We got to keep our head up.
We're getting some little bit of ticky-tack there, a little nickel dimer. But we'll take it. The great Bill Rafferty.
They're going to pressure you, so we got to be ready. Julian runs them off one of those screens by Grayson. He'll think twice.
Brody Becerra. Rebound by Luke.
Kicks it back out.
Here's Julian with it. Julian trying to find something to reverse that thing. One more. He's going to try it again.
There you go.
That one felt good.
Well, it was long on the last couple, and that
Brody Becerra.
You just felt like one of those was going to go for him.
And he hits it. That's a three, and it's a tie ball game. Not for long. And right back at us is Kettery. That's his second three of the ball game. He's leading all scorers with 7 so far. It's 9-6, and here's Julian on the drive, and they've got a foul called on number 20.
Brady Gass.
Brady Gass.
Heck of a quarterback.
Yep. Coach Pete Gass' son.
Weave action here off of a double screen.
And Luke's got to take that screen. I mean, he got a good screen, almost illegal screen from Grayson.
Well,
he needs to take that a little bit more.
It becomes almost illegal when the guy doesn't use it, like you're talking about. You curl off that, and then Grayson doesn't have to move.
Josiah trying to get inside and get started, and he's getting started. Shot.
That's a tough shot, and found a way to get it to go.
And a block. I don't know how he got that deep, and there was Julian with it, and Julian now catches it in traffic, and he's on the run.
Seeing a lot.
Way outside, that's Luke, and that's a deep three.
Seeing a lot of different kind of pressure than what we saw against Cambridge City. They're really getting out in us and pressuring us. 35 seconds here. See if Alexandria can. I don't know if either team. There might be 6 possessions in this.
Yeah. Back cut on Grayson again. And he traveled. Grayson's been back cut twice now. He's got to. Sure, he's going to be reminded of that at a timeout in between.
Right now, it looks like he's just concentrating on breathing.
I don't blame him.
He's still in football shape a little bit. All those guys that play football, you can see Gass does a little bit that way too. Those football guys. Oh, nice pass. Get in there.
There it is. A good turn and look there to Woodyard, and he has 2.
All right, now to get a stop. Dig in and get a stop without fouling. There's a 3
on the way. 3 on the way. It's off. Rebound is ripped out of there by Grayson Mealy. And that's how it'll end. 10-9. Warriors get a chaotic 1-point lead. We're going to take a quick break and be back here. You're watching Wes-Del Varsity Basketball on the Wes-Del Sports Network. And we want to welcome you back in as you take a look there. That's the War Zone. Proud sponsors of the War Zone are Home to Home Realty Group. But look at that. The one thing about that we want to mention is Home to Home sponsored the whole student section for free to get into the ball games, and our students, and there's a little competition going between the grade levels on getting a certain point system and getting to the games, and we've got a great student section, especially on the holiday. But want to thank Home to Home Realty Group for the War Zone. So the War Zone's been loud, helped out. We can use them because we're getting ready to get started. Hopefully less turnovers, Coach, here in the second quarter.
Yeah, that was a very chaotic, we lost Becerra, our main ball handler there. Not that other guys aren't capable, but we were turning the ball over like we were trying to sometimes.
Yeah, and they've got Joel Jones in there now giving Grayson Mealy a break, and there is a lot of quick ball movement. That's a 3 on the way, and that is Eckler. Rebound off the hands of Alexandria.
You tell these guys are young because there are a lot of years when we went to Alexandria where you give a guy an open shot and
it was
he
going
is
in.
Not going to miss.
A lot of names over there. Yagi. Carroll's. You also go way back to the Mickey Hosier, J.D. Closser days, and they had some teams. Not that they don't now, but historically a good tradition in basketball.
Well, these guys are just young, so
yep,
they're going to continue to get better.
Joel Jones now trying to work on that. He gets a kick over to Luke, but just out of his hands. Julian yet to score in this one, and he is getting all over the place. They got 40 with the foul. That's going to bring the Tiger fans to their feet.
Yeah, they didn't seem to like that one.
It's a 5th foul for, but it goes by quarter now, folks. But that's the 5th foul, team foul overall.
Some of these people in the crowd taking out some pent-up frustrations from family night during Thanksgiving out on the refs.
And we're just passing it back and forth to each other inside. Luke trying to muscle it in, and it's out to Julian. Here's Julian on the drive. Good, strong drive for the left hand, and it's in. Carpenter gets started with a nice, that's a good attack for him, Coach. He's left-handed.
Yeah, go at the rim and get yourself either a bucket or to the foul line. And, so far.
Kettery has 2 already, and that one's off. Rebound bounced around and in the hands of Big Easy. That's the good thing about Big Easy is he's got long arms. Here's Carpenter again. I think he could have taken that one, but look at this move. Josiah Love.
Timeout for Coach Carroll.
And Coach Carroll wants a timeout. I think this one might be a full one. It's going to be a full timeout. So we're going to get set to give you a quick break here and get you to the refrigerator for a leftover stuffing, maybe some noodles. We'll be back here on the Wes-Del Sports Network. Welcome you back. We've got several people in the chat we want to say hello to. The Becerra family watching. I want to say hello to the Becerra family wherever they are. I'm sure some are in attendance. Some might be just watching. It's great to see you in the chat. Mr. Mrs. Producer, she's there. Always look forward to having her in there. And also always look forward to anything she has to add about Mr. Producer. And then guess who's in there? The Goose.
Oh, yeah.
Eddie Giesman. And he says, go Warriors. So we want to thank all of you who are watching. And if you're watching and you want to say hello, just put it in the chat. If not, we appreciate all of you that are out there watching. Here we go. 6:18 to go. 14-9. Warriors extended their lead here at the start of the second quarter.
Right now, Alexandria, they got some bat cuts early, but they've been settling for a lot of jump shots. Let's see if Coach Carroll does something different, try to get something going towards the basket. They're cutting hard. They just aren't delivering the pass when it's open. Instead, they'll turn it over.
Here comes Carpenter with it. He's waiting for some contact, and it's good. Julian Carpenter now waking up a little bit here in the second quarter after having 24 at Cambridge City, and he and Love are leading things for the Warriors once again.
Yeah, doing a nice job there of getting himself to the rim, getting some easy buckets.
That switch up top puts Big Easy on the point there. That's always a tough one. They're looking to try to drive it probably when they get it to him. But there's a step-up three, and that one is number 32. And that's Hall with a three.
No. Oh, nice rip. Good hustle, and luckily stays Wes-Del's ball. And here comes Carter Flynn. He's going to check in for the first time tonight.
Carter Flynn, number 3, comes in. He gives Luke Woodyard a quick break. So 3 threes in the game for Alexandria. Kettery has 2 and Hall has 1 for the Warriors. On our end, it has been basically Becerra and Love.
Nice drive by Josiah.
Josiah Love, while I was looking down, Coach had it.
Nice use of the backboard there.
Love's got 9 here in the first half, and the Warriors lead 18-12. 5 minutes to go in the half. I thought about it for a second. That was Cam McAtee with it. Playing a lot of guys are Alexandria. Nice back cut, but that one's going to be out of bounds. And Joel Jones did a pretty good job staying with him for the most part there.
They're trying to get all their stuff at the basket on back cuts, and once or twice they've tried to drive the ball, but they really like to shoot the three. At least they have so far.
With the foul trouble to Becerra, Josiah Love controlling a little bit more up top, and Carter Flynn says, hey, I'll just take it to the basket myself. He's got a little bit of football muscle to him and put it a little too hard up there.
Just thinking, he looks like he's put on some muscle thanks to Coach Van Meter.
Absolutely, yeah. Nobody had McAtee, and McAtee now, he has another 3.
He's just a freshman. I like his game. I've seen a little bit of it so far. I like it. He's going to be a good player.
So 4 threes for Alexandria, and that's where they've gotten the bulk of their scoring. 18-15, 4:10 to go. First quarter. Here's Julian with the drive, and it's going to be an and one. King Julian, as we call him.
Do we?
Well, we do now. King Julian.
Those of you that haven't watched Madagascar in 15 years, there you go.
The great King Julian with the and one opportunity.
I mean, if you're going to have a nickname, that's a pretty good one.
King Julian, I think he'll take it.
You've been known to give out some nicknames. You got Big Easy out there.
Big Easy, King Julian. I lost Cool Breeze last year. He graduated.
Cool Breeze. We got Flea down there.
Yeah, we got the Flea down there still. And King Julian makes that one. And he has 7. And Love has 9.
There's a little slip play.
21-15. Ooh, he almost had the corner right there.
They are not turning the corner, and there's a hand check.
Hand check on Joel Jones. That'll be his first. And that might be the first foul on someone other than Becerra, who's having to watch from the sidelines with his 2. If you're wondering where he is, if you're just tuning in, Gabe had an early charge on the first possession and then later got a blocking foul on defense.
Oh, had the curl cut.
Yeah, they did, Coach. They had him wide open.
You can tell they're young. They just don't know quite when to deliver the ball because they're running some decent stuff. They just can't take care of the ball well enough to get it there or deliver it when they're open.
Joel Jones with some good minutes and gave a break for Grayson Mealy, and Grayson's back in. King Julian trying to throw it, but
he way overestimated Grayson's jumping ability.
Jumping ability and height. It wasn't there.
He was open.
He was open.
A little bit too much. A little more loft and a little less height.
There we go. The Warriors now with Flynn, Carpenter, Love, Durr, and Mealy on the court. And trying to knock that one away, but Eckler holds on to it. Now he's trying to see what he can do. They move well without the basketball. That's one thing that you have mentioned. But it's just experience that they need.
Yeah, they're just not delivering the ball when the guys are open. Those back cuts, it's a back cut Princeton-type offense.
Let's hope they don't pick up that experience here in the second half.
Yeah, just not delivering the ball when the guys are open. And our defense is bothering them. Let's not take that away from them. Our pressure on the ball always makes the pass a little bit tougher.
Well, one thing I will say, and every coach has a different system, but Coach Burkett held on to the switching man-to-man that you created here at Wes-Del. It's always been successful, and he's just built upon it, and that's a nice thing to see.
Yeah, you see more and more coaches doing it. I just think it makes sense, especially when you don't have I mean, everybody's about the same height. You might as well switch everything.
Oh, trying to look. That's outside. That's a double dribble, but I guess they're going to say it wasn't.
Had him
Stolen
open.
by Julian up to Love. Let's see if Josiah can deliver.
He will.
And he does. Josiah Love's 11th point extends the lead for the Warriors, and the crowd getting a little louder. They're going to get Love on the ground, I think, for a foul. That'll be his first.
Still yet, and so far in a game and a half, have yet to had to worry about Julian and Joe being in foul trouble. So that's either a tribute to their good defense or just the games being called a little physical or whatever. But so far so good with those two.
Folks, we always want to thank Star Financial Bank. They're your scoreboard sponsor, as you see that right there on your screen. Star Financial Bank, always there when you need something. And tell them Trent sent you. Here are the Warriors trying to defend this inbounds. And 23-15 now after it being quite a close first quarter. Here's a three on the way, and it's off. Rebound into Love's hands, and let's see what they can do here, Coach.
A minute 50, Joe's got that lane.
Nice drive, strong drive, 13 for Love.
Joe's just gotten so much better at finishing around the rim. And nobody touched that. So it's gonna be him.
Carter said, I didn't touch it. So 25-15, but Love Coach, just a tremendous worker. You always see him in the gym. You and I come in the mornings, and who do we see in here shooting?
Yeah, I walk in at 6:30 every morning, and he's already beating me here, in there shooting on the gun. So it's not a big surprise to me that he's having a good year. It's amazing how that works. You put the work in, and easy shoot that.
He's got to be ready to go right away with that. That was a good look by Carter Flynn.
It was a little tentative. Just go up there like you're going to rip the rim down.
Got a minute and a half to go in the first half. 25-15.
Oh, boy.
That was
Joe almost faked him out.
That was a weird handoff. Here's
Mealy
a three on the
three.
way for Grayson.
Just short. Big Easy's going to
Nothing
save
but
him.
net. Nothing but net. The bottom, not the inside.
Get a stop here.
That's Kettery for three. He's already got a couple. Grayson is working it out. And
keep him there. Oh, he stepped out of bounds.
He stepped out of bounds. A good battle underneath by Grayson and John Amon, 42. Two big fellows. Those are both football guys.
Minute 9 to go. You're up 10. You want this to stay 10 or go up is what the goal is if you're Coach Burkett.
Love in stride for three. It's off. And here's a run out, and Kettery decides to pull it back. And swinging around is Alexandria, and
nice
they get
cut.
the cut. And they didn't turn to see him, and it worked out for him, but he was wide open. Ends up being Micah Justice, 44, who hits the two.
You can see they're trying to get some of those cuts, and if they get back-to-back multiple cuts, that's really hard to guard like they did right there. They haven't gotten to that very much, but when they do, it's really hard to guard.
Foul was on Elijah Durr, so the bucket counts.
It's hard to switch straight-line cuts. When you screen, it's easy to switch. When you have straight-line cuts, you have two guys passing each other like that, that's hard to switch.
I take it back. It was not Micah Justice. It was Brizendine who hit that one. Sorry.
Oh, lost it. Timeout here, 37 seconds. I'm sure he'll take a 30. Coach will, just to save a possession there. Julian
will stay with
got
you.
A little deep on it.
37.2 to go. We want to thank all our sponsors, but especially want to thank Budget Blinds, who's a new sponsor this year. If you get an opportunity and have something in your house that you need to have a new set of blinds or even a shade put in, give Mr. Patterson a call at Budget Blinds. Also want to thank Star Rocket Medias. Maybe you've got an Indy car you need wrapped. I've got a couple. Call Star Rocket. That's one of his specialties. Or if you just need some vinyl work done for your home or business at any point, just call Tim Wilson, Star Rocket Media.
I was going to mention that you were talking about our Warrior Zone over there. The Dumpster Dowling Rentals bought 15 pizzas. And how do I know that? Because I picked them up tonight for him.
Yeah, well, he still owes his money from football, so don't let him off the hook.
Okay. Nice cut.
That one knocked away. And this is last shot, right, Coach? You want to take the last one?
Well, you'd like to think so. There's going to be a foul, and
it's going to be a foul
out of bounds.
20. That's Brady Gass' second foul.
That'll be out of bounds, though.
It's only the third foul on the team. Both teams with three. And into the game now will be Mason Fuller coming back in to give Brady a break. You know, Dowling Dumpster Rentals is another great sponsor. He just loves trash.
Oh, that's
not
tough
a good
pass.
place to put it.
No, that's a tough pass.
It's going to stay with White. 15 seconds to go. Carter Flynn giving us some good minutes here in the second quarter.
Looking to get you'll take a quick score. If not, you're going to pull it out here and get the last shot.
Josiah's going to back it out, and it will be Josiah Love here with it with 9 seconds to go.
Say you'll probably see a double team.
Back to him. He's going to drive it. He's going to take a floater, and he's got it. Josiah Love, and I unofficially have him down for 15.
Well, he's right on pace then. If he's going to average 30 a game,
That's
right
right.
on pace. Well, that's a great first half for Wes-Del, all things considered. By great, I mean the lead, extending that to 10 because we did not necessarily play sharp, but we played without a Becerra almost the whole half, and we're still able to keep that lead at 10 with about a minute and a half to go. I said we were at 10. We don't want it to go any lower than that. We didn't.
And you did. And if we go back and we look at some of your keys that you had, the first key was to take care of the basketball versus the press. First quarter, we can't really give ourselves a very high grade or high mark on that. Thankfully, though, Alexandria really gave it right back to us most of the time.
They weren't any better.
So when you look at that keys, you've got to go into the locker room. You're probably going to start with that one. You're going to say, first of all, guys, we have a 10-point lead, and we have double-digit turnovers in the first half. We can fix that and clean that up, which would hopefully extend our lead. That's got to be something that he's going to harp on right off the bat.
Yeah, he's going to for sure. He's going to talk about let's take care of the basketball. If they're in your feet, what do? You back cut, you screen, you curl, you get action away from the ball. That's going to, take away the pressure. But you also just got to take care of it. You can't dribble through guys. Sometimes I thought we were over-aggressive, and we settled in a little bit better. But on the flip side of that, to hold somebody to 17 points, I mean, you got to be happy with that. You will take that all day.
Tempo-wise, number 2 is you're playing with our tempo. I think at first it was so chaotic they were trying to get us out of our tempo, but I don't know that there was a tempo.
I was going to say, I don't know that really that one came into factor as much as there could be no tempo. There was no flow to that first half. So you just hope that you get more buckets than they do, and we did. But there was really no flow or tempo to that game. So that means you just got to withstand the storm and kind of just ride it out.
Finding that third score is still up in the air. And let me just talk about some unofficial scoring real quick for the Warriors. I have unofficially, I've got 17 for Josiah Love. So I don't know if I'm correct on that. 17 for Josiah Love. I have 7 for Carpenter. Brody Becerra has 3. And Luke Woodyard has 2. So that's unofficial. So once again, it's Carpenter and Love leading things, and that's good. That's what you want. But when you look at your third key, it's still up in the air. But I will say this. That third score could end up being Gabe Becerra. He had 13 in the first quarter, but he had those 2 fouls early that took him out of the game.
Well, yeah, it's only a halftime, so we'll see if somebody steps up. And listen, if you get enough points from your main guys and you're able to win, then so be it. But at some point during the year, you're going to want to establish a complimentary guy. And it could be somebody different every night. But, some of those guys that we would say, you know what, we're not getting some scoring. Man, they're doing a lot of other nice things.
That's what I was just going to say. The role players are doing a job. You saw Grayson dive on the floor. Big Easy's pulling down rebounds. He's making shots inside difficult with his length.
Yes.
You got Carter Flynn who came in and gave you minutes that he didn't play as many minutes against Lincoln. And really, I thought he did a good job in there. Joel Jones has been coming in making some good impact defensively. So sometimes if you're not a scorer, you get your work done if you're holding them to 17. You're getting your work done on the defensive end.
Find a way to be on the floor. That's what I always told guys. If you're not playing, then find a way to contribute. Listen, we don't necessarily always need guys to score. Is it nice to get a complimentary score? Absolutely. But who cares if those guys are scoring and I'm doing my job? If I'm going to get loose balls and I know I can stay on the floor, I'll get the ball to the guys that can score. And that's going to keep me on the floor if good, positive things are happening.
And it was good, positive things. We're going to take a quick break here and turn down the audio. You'll still have the video. But Coach and I are going to take a a quick break for both something to drink and maybe hit the restroom real quick, and
Okay.
we'll be back with you here in just a few minutes. You've been watching Wes-Del Varsity Basketball. Warriors lead 27-17 on the Wes-Del Sports Network. All right, Warrior fans, we welcome you back into Richard E. Johnson Gymnasium here on this holiday weekend. Warriors leading 27-17. We want to thank everybody that's in the chat for watching. Say hello to, looks like we've got Alex and Vicky. And it looks like Luke's family's watching. That's great, from Kentucky. Great to have you in. Make sure if you hadn't hit subscribe, because we want to make sure we get you in here at all times. We are well over the 1,000, and it looks like 1.15K subscribers. So Wes-Del Sports Network is quite literally taken off since we started this little project during COVID to bring all of the fans into the gym that couldn't be, and from there it's just turned into something that's just been dynamic and been fun really to be able to do, and we just enjoy bringing it to you. So we want to thank you. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of the subscribers and all the fans watching, and we hope that we can bring you the games right there wherever you are of your family members. Want to also thank Star Financial Bank, the Van Mater Reed, Caldwell Banker Real Estate Group, American Pest Professionals, Dowling Dumpster Rentals, Star Rocket Media, and Budget Blinds. Those are our sponsors for the Wes-Del Sports Network. Coach, second half getting started. Warriors were out first. Hoping to clean things up, I would say.
Yeah, I'm sure they just talked about a few things, and then probably Coach wanted to get them out here as quick as possible with the lead and feeling good about it yourself. Sometimes the best thing you can do is just get out of there and get out of your own way as a coach. So a little side out play here. Get it into Big Easy, and we'll get started.
Becerra back in the game now. He has the 2 fouls. He gets a chance to get right back into things. Nice pass inside to Josiah Love from Becerra, and right where we started, we're back at it. 29-17, and here come the Warriors. A 3 from Kittery on the way, and it is off. Rebound to Becerra. There was contact, no call. That pass got through. I don't know how.
That's what everybody else is thinking.
King Julian. And it's a block, and count it. King Julian.
I really like the way we're attacking the rim here, to coming out both times, getting buckets at the rim, not settling for jump shots.
Julian at the line to get another and one. He already has one on the night.
I know what Coach Burkett was thankful for this year.
Transfer portal?
Transfers.
The transfer portal. And we got King Julian and Luke, and we'll take them. Really happy to have them. And
Becerra's came last year.
I know that Grayson has enjoyed, just personally, friendship-wise, I know he hasn't enjoyed guarding the ball because he just got burnt.
No,
but
that's not really his strength. But
no, the ball was knocked. They're going to call it kick? Yeah. But I know he's talked to me. He said he really enjoys those guys. They fit in really well, and you can just see that. Oh, that one was close.
Didn't establish, so that's okay.
Why do kids pass the ball there?
No, they don't watch enough basketball.
I agree with you.
They're like an old man.
Got to use it, Joe.
Nice cut.
Nice pass.
Oh, that was a good block. But
Big
that was
Easy.
a nice cut.
That was Eckler with a great block. Easy's got to guard that a little bit more. Nice pass from Josiah Love. Here's a 3 on the way.
That's another nice skip pass.
And it's off, and Julian with the rebound. And he is off and running, and a pass over to
my
Becerra,
gosh.
and it got through.
Nice catch.
King Julian got it through to Becerra.
Boy, you look great when those go through. And that one did. From up here, it didn't look like it was going to.
No.
But,
We're going to get Grayson. Yeah.
They did check the cutter right there.
That'll teach you. Well, he hadn't had a foul in the first half. He thought, what the heck is going on? Let me get into this thing.
They probably thought maybe they're not going to call him on it.
Yeah. Well, they will. They'll find a way.
Let's see what happens here on this out of bounds. Everybody's low, but one guy high, a little back. That one's take forever to develop. You saw what they were trying to do, but we switched it, and they weren't able to get anything out of it. Here comes your
Nice
cuts.
job on Big Easy on the cut there.
Alexandria, sometimes they don't cut quite as hard as they should, and if that's being young. Varsity basketball, you better cut hard if you want to get open. Because some of those cuts, you could see where they would be open.
Doing a good job dropping into help side more.
Yep. Yes.
And
yes.
something we weren't doing in the first half a good job of because they were spacing us out. Here's a handoff play, a little jump shot.
Tough shot.
That is a very tough shot. Rebound by Big Easy. Here comes Becerra with it. And he has a chance. Nice kick over to Love, and that one was stolen away. This could be not good ending for somebody. Oh, we look like a travel.
Little shot fake, ball movement, and they love the 3.
and it is off. Easy with the rebound. And here comes Julian Carpenter with it. He's got a lane. And King Julian.
Don't foul. There you go.
That having a second scorer with Josiah Love is nice to have.
Boy, it's made both of those guys' job a lot easier to have another guy that can help.
There's a cutter, and Julian gets a hand on it, and that's a double dribble. I thought so. 36-17, and
Well, you have to give up any points here.
and Coach Carroll's going to get a sub.
Going to go with the press and see if they can change the tempo again. Something we haven't seen very often, and as soon as is Grayson and Big Easy on the floor at the same time.
No. Grayson's got to be sharper with that ball. That's a terrible pass.
Pass fake. And there's that first bucket.
You get sloppy, lazy with the ball, and that's what happens. Grayson did that. That's turnover on him. That's 24. Brizendine with the score.
Well, he's in a position that he's a good pass, good catch, Josiah.
Josiah Love. He's leading them like he did the other night. See if this is a rip by Eckler. Eckler trying to go one-on-one with Easy. Easy says return to sender, and the official says too much.
If he didn't go down with his hand, just go straight up, you're going to get that because he blocked it, but his hand came down. Anytime it's a bailout, easy call for the officials. When your hand comes down through you, it makes it a lot worse.
That's 2 fouls on Elijah Durr. Eckler puts that one in. That's his first point of the night, unofficially, folks. What we got?
Got one more shot. We had
Becerra in too early.
Becerra in from the three-point line. It's one of those rules that most kids, they watch NBA and those guys can come in right as the ball's released. You can't go if you're behind the three-point line until the ball touches the rim.
And it got Eckler the opportunity to go 2 for 2.
They switch it up. Now it's a man-to-man press. And the coach calls a timeout.
Timeout, 30-second. We'll stay with you. That's a 30-second timeout. Just once again want to remind you of Dowling Dumpster Rentals. You've got something to move. You want to call Mike Dowling at Dowling Dumpster Rentals, and he will get a dumpster out to you. He will take your...
He said he was dumping a lot this week with Thanksgiving. I don't know what he meant, but I think he was talking about his business.
Sure was. Had some
What?
big. Had some. I'm done. Dowling Dumpster Rentals.
Let me get these cheerleaders real quick
do
here.
that.
Ava Whitmire, Tori Clark, Bailey Combs, Hayden Browning, Jenna Wilson, Gracie Penrod, Bella Coger, Kirsten Ronan, Kylie Proctor, Valerie Clark, Nevaeh Bevelheimer, Nevaeh Scott, Nevaeh Copshow, Ansley Draper, and Letty Watt, coached by Tori Purdue and Emma Bright.
You did a very nice job at doing that while they caught what was almost a disaster.
Oh, well, I'm glad they did. I didn't see it,
They caught her.
but that's why you have spotters.
I was proud of them.
What was I going to tell you? I forget. I don't know. What kind of food you have this year?
Oh, the usual.
Okay.
Turkey, which I do love turkey.
I do too.
My aunt was supposed to bring a ham because my uncle likes ham, and she forgot it at home.
They're hard to catch.
Yeah.
Go a long pass, and
Long
somehow
pass
they
to
got
Julian. King Julian.
Step
Couple
through.
of different moves. Oh, it was in, then out, and now Josiah Love trying to get that one.
That might be the first one he's missed.
Somebody might.
Oh, wow, a little step through.
Oh, easy on the floor. A lot of lingerie. And the rebound. It's out of bounds.
Stay here. That was off you.
Whew.
That was a messy sequence.
That was a lot going on there. That was
Looked like my plate, the third plate I went through. Messy.
There's another steal. That's Becerra, and it's stolen right back because guess what comes behind you? Defense.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to call that out for you. See if Kettery drives that and rips. Nice job by Julian on the defense. Big Easy and Eckler. This has been happening a couple times. Oh! King Julian with the steal. It's up. One more. Becerra got it.
Ball never dribbled the ball. All the way down the floor. Quickest way to move the ball is with the pass, and we just showed it right there.
And here comes Alexandria trailing 38-21, a little behind the back. And this is a three from Eckler. He hadn't had one yet, and that one's off, and Easy's got it.
Nice to see Wes-Del be the more physical, more
Becerra!
strength team.
Oh.
Big Easy is going to clean it up, though.
Oh!
Keep going.
Easy. And we got a foul.
We're going to get 2 shots out of it. Both guys are mad that they missed.
Foul's on number 22. That's Eckler. His second.
Saw Coach Van Meter down there watching the game, and Big Easy, that one rolls
gonna
and
tell you-
hits everything but the bottom of the
I'm
rim.
going to tell you, this is the one thing in Easy's game he's got to work on, because as he definitely gets into the year and then his senior year, people are going to scout this and they're going to foul him. And that one's off, and now Big Easy fouls. That's going to be his third. So Grayson came out, and Carter Flynn's going to go in because they just got Grayson a break. And with 3, Easy's going to take a break. But you can see,
Good minutes.
giving a big shout out to, as you already did, Coach Van Mater.
It's right
You
down
can
there.
see some strength in our football guys coming in.
He's right down there with Officer Stafford.
Oh, Stafford's here?
Oh, yeah. Keeping us safe.
Working the beat. And you got, let's see, we got Josiah, we got Julian, Gabe, Carter, and Luke in the game. And Kettery for 3, and you got it. And that is his third of the game.
You got a wide open Carter Flynn under the basket.
And a nice pass, and Flynn.
And another timeout here.
He got behind him, snuck in behind him. This is a full timeout.
If you're going to press, Coach Carroll's not real happy if you don't have somebody in the back position like we didn't right there. So he's going to call timeout, and he's
We're
going to figure it out.
We're going to take a short timeout.
All right.
We'll be right back here on the Wes-Del Sports Network. And we're back. 42-24.
I'd like to publicly apologize to the people I just hit with.
Yeah, it was my parents, and you pointed at me.
Yeah, that's all right. I figured you'd probably be in trouble with them at some point anyways.
I was already. I have been.
Got another substitution during that timeout. Joel Jones comes in.
I've got it officially right now. I've got Josiah sitting at just about 20, and Carpenter, King Julian, sitting at 12.
Take that. With
32 of our 42.
still another quarter to go.
Good switching. I tell you what, Carter Flynn's doing a nice job defensively. A nice block out by Gabe Becerra. He's got 3 guys on him. Somebody is open, but that's not the answer.
Couldn't get it to Joel.
And that's a foul on Josiah Love, and that's going to be Love's second.
One of the things I was going to mention, and I unofficially did this, but I went and checked, and I think Joe is under 200 points now to becoming a 1,000-point scorer. So
that's something to look at through this season.
Yeah, we'll watch that as we go, and I don't have that's not official, but that was I was able to look that up, so might be something we keep an eye on as the season goes on. He keeps scoring 20 and 30 points a game, he's going to get there pretty quick.
It took me, let's see, he had 34 in the first game. That took me 7 games my senior year.
Say 7 years.
To get 34.
You count your middle school years.
Good rebound putback by number 42. That's John Amon, and he is on the board with his first two.
Joel Jones passes to Carter. Again, no dribbles.
And there it is. Carter Flynn assisted Joel Jones and getting some good minutes off the bench here.
And Coach Carroll would love to have that press working. That's just not right now, and that's one of those things that they love to do at Alexandria's press.
Oh, they got a foul late on Julian.
Yeah. That's one of those college calls. If it goes, I'm not going to call anything, but it didn't go.
I've always find it interesting that, in the 60s they built gyms because I'm guessing guys didn't run through on their layups.
Yeah, when you shoot like Bob Cousy, you just kind of you're running and shooting at the same time, so they didn't need that extra room at the end of the wall. But
game has evolved.
It's a good thing there's pads down there.
Carson Hall makes the first one. Foul was the first on Julian Carpenter.
Alexandria has to get stops to get themselves back in this. They can't continue to keep going back and forth with us. So we'll take it for sure, but if they don't get stops, we're going to just keep scoring, and
Hall looks
this
like
game will be over.
Good free throw shooter right there. Here's a quick pass up to Josiah. Another one to Joel Jones. Joel Jones absolutely blocked there by 20, and that was gassed, and that'll be his third foul. They called the foul on the block. So Jones will go to the line shooting two. The press is being easily broken.
Yeah, we're not having much trouble with that. And we've got mostly guard. Well, right now we have pretty much all guards on the floor. So that's a tough task to ask for Alexandria to guard all those guys, pressure them.
Joel Jones with his first points of the game as he hits that free throw. See if he can get another one here. I like to see that. That first one went in nice. And there's the second one. Jones, nice free throw shooter. Hits two, and it's 46-28 with just about a minute to go here in the third quarter. Got to get, at this point, Alexandria has been relying on three-pointers for their offense, and it's not been working completely.
They're just not hitting very many of them. That's
that one
all
is
Joel.
all for Joel Jones.
They got a break.
Joel doing a good job of riding the cutter through there, and they just threw it right off of it. So loud in here, we're getting a lot of extra. It's so loud because of the War Zone, brought to you by Home to Home. Want to thank Home to Home for sponsoring the student section to get in free for the whole year. So that's a big deal. It's one of the only good things Kai Denny ever got done in his 13 years as athletic director. I think it was the last thing he did.
Okay.
He's probably watching. I hope his dad's watching with him, Mr. Denny, the one I really like. The more they have to use up time, the better it is for us.
The high weave is not working. We're doing a great job of defending it.
I like the bench clapping down there to get everybody in it.
That's why you run it right there.
There you go. Let's go see if we can score.
Got to finish. 7 seconds.
Josiah's got some time, and he's going to pull up. Nice little fade away. That's an incredibly difficult shot. An incredibly difficult shot, and it goes, and it's a 20-point lead going into the fourth quarter. You're watching Wes-Del Varsity basketball here at home on the Wes-Del Sports Network. We're back here for the Montgomery Insurance shot. I think it's Montgomery Insurance. I can't remember the other sponsor. That's Luke Powers, one of our great wrestlers, and that's why he wrestles. It's called a set shot from half court. Here's Caleb Stevens, who coaches both football and one of our middle school basketball teams, and holy moly!
I'm not sure we had those, right? I'm thinking.
I don't know. Yeah, we're not on the right camera, I don't think.
Well, we could fill
folks,
you in. You would have loved it.
You would have died to see what it was like.
Mr.
Producer had it on the ads, but let's just run through it real quick for you. Luke Powers stood at half court, didn't jump, and was about 10 feet short.
Shot it like a wrestler, but that's okay.
A good wrestler.
He's a good wrestler.
A good wrestler. Kid has been phenomenal. semi-state wrestler. So
Coach Stevens, I want to mention this too. I listened to the girls' broadcast the other night. Coach Stevens and Coach Skaggs are
They do
doing
a nice job.
play-by-play, and I really enjoyed it. I thought they did a
I
nice
think they
job.
do a fantastic job. And so tune in and listen to Skaggs and Stevens on 92.3 The Roar. And the Warriors starting the fourth quarter here, and
They're going
Alexandria
to have to
trying
score quick to get
in-
themselves back in it.
in bunches. Oh, that's a tough shot.
shot.
Grayson with some good defense, and Becerra now has it. And here come the Warriors with it. King Julian get a little caught off guard, and that's off his foot.
Talking a little bit here.
Oh, we're going to have a little. Okay.
Just
Okay.
telling
All
them
right,
he's early in the year.
easy. Let's.
We've had this crew a lot over the years, and
Good job
always
tonight.
a job. Doug Pullins down here against the.
Does a great job.
That is one of my favorites.
He does a great job. I always think these guys do great.
You've always been pro officials.
I am. Ooh, Kettery wanted that one, but then he. That one's a deep one. And long rebound to Josiah Love.
Even when they get good looks like that, they're just not able to knock them down.
Nice pass from Carpenter. One more to Becerra.
That's good ball
And
movement,
that
though.
is off. See what happens here, which might not be good. Rebound, layup put in by number 14. And that
Josiah
is
comes right back and gets the and one.
Josiah Love. Foul's going to be on 40, I believe. Maybe not. He's still looking at him. It's 12.
Number 12.
Number 12. Kettery gets his second.
20-point lead with 6.5 to go with seniors on the floor. Feel pretty good about your chances if you're Coach Burkett.
And he got the free throw to go.
Mix up there, and that's what Alexandria, I think Coach Carroll was trying to like to have gotten a little bit more of, is that action going to the basket right there.
Josiah Love picks up his third foul. Not a problem. He's definitely not coming out of the game, but Eckler hits the basket. And he has another one here. And it's good. Warriors lead 51-33, and they just need to take care of the basketball, not get into too big of a hurry. Oh, what a pass from Becerra to King Julian.
We talked about that pass fake, shot fake. Nice bounce pass. Two-handed over the head bounce pass. It gets there, and shot fakes still work, folks.
I love the bounce pass. I mean, just some creativity because he did a little over-the-head bounce pass to get it there. But look at this guy, Eckler. Somebody woke him up. Here's Josiah trying to look for a little foul. That's an extra pass there. Giving it to Grayson. He's got to turn around. He gives it inside.
Don't
Go up
need
with
it, but you got it. You got to get out of there.
Julian
Three
Carpenter.
on the
That's
way.
a 3 on the way. And that ball is loose.
Oh, that's
Foul's
foul.
going to be on Becerra as
Yeah.
he yanked on him. That's Gabe's third.
Coach Burkett telling him we don't need the extra talk. Hey, if you're a Taylor Swift fan, like I know you are,
Oh, you know me.
there's baseball team selling an autograph.
Out of the woods?
It's not that one,
No,
but
it's not there.
But it is an autographed Taylor Swift
Well, look what you made me do.
framed photo out and it is framed and it is certified by JSA, the best certification you could get. Go out and buy a ticket for $5 or 6 for $20 and 5 for $20, something like that, and get yourself a chance to get in the raffle.
And Gabe Becerra just picked up his fourth. He's going to have to shake it off as Kettery hits that one, and he's at the line.
Yeah, he's going to take him out, talk to him about.
Well,
Sometimes
as you look at it, though, we're letting them kind of creep around. 53-37, they're going to cut this to a 15-point ball game. And I'm telling you, 5:31, you know me, I'm never comfortable.
yeah,
Never was when you were coaching.
I've ridden in the car long enough with you to know you're never comfortable.
Sat shotgun on your bench and never was comfortable.
Yeah, you shouldn't have been.
53-38 Warriors now. It's Brody Becerra coming back into the game. Extra one, don't need it, Grayson.
Okay,
there you go.
you
Get
want
to the
stuff.
guy that you know can score. There you go.
Just keep getting stuff going to the basket. Good things will happen.
That one to Love, and he is going to have a Kettery from way outside. And jump ball? Yep.
That's one where Big Easy
And that's going to be
didn't block out. If he goes and blocks out, he gets that one easily. But instead, he just tried to out jump, and the ball went a little further than he thought it would.
Did you go and stand in line to get the vinyl that came out yesterday?
I did not, but I know someone in my family that did.
Yeah.
Also got something for someone in your family.
Yeah, I know.
Grayson really likes.
Yeah, he's a big Taylor Swift. What do we got? Timeout? Timeout. 30-second. We'll stay with you. Yeah, he's a big Taylor Swift fan.
He is. Always has been.
He's always had a big
He
thing
goes
for
back
it.
to the country roots.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, let's say we haven't mentioned him, but Coach Knuckles' first home basketball game here. Doing a great job. Nice crowd and nice, just a nice night for basketball here. It's always fun to have these games over Thanksgiving break, whether it's the one before or the one after. But these Thanksgiving Day break games are fun because you see a lot of the alumni come back and a lot of people that may be in town to get a chance to come in and see a game. So thanks Coach Nuck for doing such a good job of getting everything ready tonight.
Love unofficially has 26 so far, and Carpenter has 16. So getting a lot of your scoring from there. Becerra now with Gabe Becerra with 2, his brother Brody with 3, and Carter Flynn has 4, and Luke has 2, and Joel Jones has 2. Yeah. I think that rounds it out. Good minutes from a lot of guys, especially when Gabe Becerra had foul trouble. What are we doing here? What are we
The
talking
official wants him to tuck his jersey in. He was kind of half-heartedly doing it, and he said, "Well, just sit here and wait till you tuck it in." So his teammate came and helped him. Don't need that. I'm pretty sure that's what Coach is talking about right now. You're going to see the trap. Keep your head up. A lot of physicality right now.
Got him on a travel.
He traveled because he got shoved, but so that's still one of those things they're going to get into. You got a jump stop, and Joe would go back and watch this. When you see this, Joe, just get that jump stop and get wide and make them run through you. Get yourself to the free throw line.
And Alexandria comes, same attack here, trying to inch their way back into this one. Here's Eckler inside, trying to go up against Grayson, and they're going to get either Carpenter or Grayson, and it's going to be a 2-shot foul. And they're getting on King Julian.
Yes.
That's only his second. So really right now, Warriors only looking at Gabe Becerra with foul trouble. He had foul trouble in the first half, and that's continued. The ball doesn't lie, but actually that was a foul. Just a bad free throw.
Yeah. Usually,
I think that actually was a clear foul. And
1 or 2.
Eckler gets 1 or 2.
Substitution.
And here comes Gabe. He's going to tuck his shirt in.
His shirt tucked in.
Going to need to tuck his shirt in. Yeah, that's what they want you to do.
I like that. You know what? It's a point of emphasis in the college game. I don't understand how it comes untucked. I used to ask guys that all the time. How does it
They're very long. They make them very long, so I'm with you. Let's see what we're going to do here. See if we can.
Pass fake, shot fake. Pass fakes will work.
One more. Big easy.
Keep it up high.
Got to go. Keep it up. Keep it up. I'll get it out of there. One more. Oh, my.
Get in there. Oh.
Grayson's off. He wanted it. And Eckler thought about that one.
Alexandria, 4 minutes to go, but if they hit a 3 or a quick bucket here, and you get back to uncomfortable time for Coach Burgett.
Yeah, you
still
really want to
good about
stop, and you want to get a quick score to get this extended. A good defensive possession and time would be great. That doesn't help. That doesn't help. That helps Alexandria. Doesn't help us. That's number 42. And that was John Amon with a nice move, and it's going to be an and one for him. And Elijah Durr now has 4 fouls. So you've got Becerra with 4, and you've got Durr with 4. Burkett not totally in agreement on the foul call.
Yeah.
He's talking to Doug Pollins. Doug's, I'm going to chat with him what he saw. Amon has a chance to get the old and one. It's off, and Julian has the rebound. The Warriors now leading by 14. You don't want to get out of control here.
Just pull it out and run the
Don't
clock.
need that. Nice pass.
Get it out of there. Just move it. Dribble it out.
They're not going to come out and guard Grayson, so
no.
That's a terrible turnover. And it scores.
It's down to 12 with 3.5 to go.
Fuller with another 2, and now the Warriors they're going to get a little antsy, and they need to take care of the ball.
Ooh,
Now here we go, and it's
Oh, boy.
so many close.
that's going to be a bucket. That'll help.
King Julian. No fouls. Good long defensive possessions.
That was a big bucket right there.
It was.
It just makes you feel like you're.
Eckler might have a big one. Nope. There we go. No reason to get in a rush.
Get it up. Just move it. Get solid on your screens. Step out. If they don't want to come out and guard you, just dribble it out. You don't need it.
Becerra. Oh. Don't need it.
Don't need that one either. Just there.
That'll work.
Stuff
Oh.
going to the rim. You're gonna have. They have to either stop you or foul you. So get stuff going to the rim.
Nice job by the Warriors. Get the foul call. This will put Julian Carpenter at the line. Shooting 2. The foul was on number 14. That's Fuller.
We used to have a call late in the game. It was red. We'd yell red, and that meant doesn't mean we don't want to score. It just means we want layups. So layups only. And that's kind of what Wes-Del's in right now. Layups only. Because they have to come out so hard at you. If you can handle the pressure, which we have veteran guys on the floor, if you can handle the pressure, then somebody's going to be open. Otherwise, just run the clock.
Carpenter gets 2, which gives him unofficially 18 in the game. Second leading scorer behind Josiah Love. A nice job by the Warriors offensively by their 2 leaders. Defensively, they want to keep doing what they're doing. Nice defense by Luke. And good job. That one just touched the line, but a good job by Luke Woodyard to...
Somehow that's ours.
Really? I'll tell you what, Luke did a nice job defense and just one-on-one defense right there on the ball, and I don't know how this ball is ours.
I don't either, but I'm gonna say the 2 games, and it's a very short sample, the 2 games we've seen, they are sure letting the defenders play this year. It's really a lot of bodies, a lot of hands.
Nice pass. And Luke gets it. Becerra with the assist. And Luke Woodyard is on the board again.
And this one's over.
And that one will take care of 61-43.
Josiah's going to get
Josiah Love, and he got hacked. And he'll go to the line, but this has been fun to watch. Josiah Love going to the line, and he is with a big opportunity here.
a little short, legs tired. Got to bend those knees.
This would give him 27, and it does.
Nice soft touch.
So Love with 27, Carpenter with 18. That's unofficial. Eckler trying to do something, and I'm telling you, Luke has done a nice job. They're going to get him on a block, but I think that's good defense by Luke.
Well, you can see why Coach Carroll really likes this number 22, Eckler. You can see he's got some game. He's in attack mode on the baseline drives and just kind of waited a little late to do that.
Yeah.
I like this number 30, this freshman. He plays wide. He just doesn't know he's good yet.
Yeah.
So they've got some players. This is a nice win for us. They've got some young players there at Alexandria. If they go in and practice every day and listen to Coach Carroll, they'll get better.
That one's off.
Not able to hit those, but
1:30 to go, 62-43. Becerra has it now, just wasting some time on the clock.
Just getting the count going, and Grayson's going to screen. Step back. They're not coming out on him, so now he's going to get the count. He's going to have to give it up.
Josiah to the basket, and he scores. 29 for Josiah Love. Chance just closing in. Again, that's unofficial. We won't have the official book till after this one. We'll have a quick post game with you.
I don't know if Coach will come up or not. We'll see.
And that one's over, and Eckler trying to get the jump ball, and I think he does.
And here comes the 5 guys, and you know that when 5 guys come, you're either getting a hamburger or you're getting a win.
Yep, that's right. Substitutions come in. And I'll tell you what,
nice crowd response.
you're getting an expensive hamburger.
Yes, you
It's
are.
not cheap. I'm telling you.
Some guys are getting their first minutes here.
Eckler for 3. Got it.
Coach
Eckler's
Carroll
had a nice
just,
game.
Coach Carroll just shaking his head like, where in the world? I mean, come on. Now we're going to start hitting them.
And when you're JV or the second guys, your job is just come in and take care of it. Eckler with the steal. And
Thought
Eckler
about dunking
up,
it.
and he thought about dunking it, and he lays it in. He's had a nice little game.
Year or 2 away from that. Graydon Hensley, senior, getting some playing time here.
Riker came up, nice ball screen, and that is Becerra. Just lost his footing a little bit trying to go in for that one.
Don't want to foul.
Eckler's going to take a 3 in transition, and it's off. Warriors are going to improve to 2-0, and the Tigers are going to fall to 0-2. 64-48 win for the Wes-Del Warriors. We're going to take a quick break, maybe 30 seconds, and get back here for our post game. But congratulations to Coach Burkett and the Warriors going 2-0 over the holiday weekend. And good luck to the Tigers moving forward and Coach Marty Carroll as they are 0-2, but they will get much better. Young team. We'll be back here to break down some postgame with you, and perhaps, maybe, we'll have Coach with us. If not, we'll be with you to sum this one up. Stay with us. You're watching Wes-Del Varsity Basketball on the Wes-Del Sports Network. All right, Warrior fans, want to welcome you back for the post-game show. Say goodbye to my parents as they wave. Post-game show brought to you by Star Rocket Media and Budget Blinds, two of our sponsors. And, Coach, I'm just going to get into this one and do the Star Rocket Media Player of the Game. I think second night that he'll probably get this. It's if we're going offensively and carrying the load. But two guys really carried the load tonight. But, again, Josiah Love comes in with unofficially 29, maybe a free throw out there that we missed, and it may be 30, not for sure unofficial. But we'll go unofficially 29 points after having 34 in game one. So the Star Rocket Media Player of the Game is Josiah Love with unofficially 29. Julian Carpenter had 17. Then rounding out the rest of the scoring, Carter Flynn had 4. Gabe Becerra had 4. Luke Woodyard had 4. Brody Becerra had 3. And Joel Jones had 2. Again, that's 63. We had 64. I'm missing a free throw somewhere in there. We got to remember I'm doing this while we're trying to commentate. With us now is Coach Burkett, and I'm going to turn things over to Coach Mack and let him talk a little bit, coach to coach, about the game. Coach Mack, take it away.
Well, Coach, first of all, congratulations. Anytime you win against Alexandria, all those years of just tough games over at Alexandria, that's back-to-back years that you were able to go over and get a win. We know Coach Carroll's teams are always scrappy, and you know one of the things they'll do is continue to get better. They're young, but that doesn't take away from the fact that we just really did a nice job of finding the open man. It took us a quarter to settle in.
Definitely.
But after that, we did a nice job of settling in and finding the open guy.
Yeah, we knew they were going to bring relentless pressure. So we had to find a way to handle that. In the first quarter, we didn't handle it super well. I think we had 10 turnovers in the first quarter, but we finished the second quarter with 2. So that's the way you respond. We settled down. The pressure wasn't getting to us as much, and we were starting to be the ones that were dictating how things were going to go.
I like the defensive pressure. I really feel like our on-the-ball pressure has been good. In a way, it looked like they were settling for threes, but I think a lot of that was due to the fact that we're able to take away the high weave with our switches and keeping our man in front of us.
Yeah, we had a pretty good scout. Coach Todd did a great job of getting our scout team ready to go. So we had repped where we switch, where we should be within our defense when the ball is in certain places. And I thought we did it. It showed tonight. I thought it showed. It's definitely in that first quarter with us having 10 turnovers for us to still be in the game. I think we actually had a lead by maybe 1 after the first quarter. So that's because of our defense. That's the only reason why we were still in that game.
Well, we haven't had a chance to really talk about it a whole lot, but we know Josiah is a great player, and it's not by accident. He comes in and works really hard. I mean, I see him every morning when I'm in here, and I'm really proud of him. But one of the things I said you're probably most thankful for is transfers, because to add that secondary scorer like Julian, man, what a nice piece, because they both attack. Their games are very similar. They both attack and score at the rim and aren't afraid of contact at the rim. Joe's gotten so much better at that, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
But they're
it's because the work he's put in, like you said.
Yeah,
we practice it all the time. Go at people.
Exactly.
It's not no floater games. You're strong. Use your strength as your strength.
Right. And I guess the point I was going to make is that Julian is just such a nice compliment. Those two complement each other really well.
Yeah, I challenged the guys in practice yesterday because sometimes we get a little lax in a walkthrough, as you know, that can kind of happen at times.
Yeah.
And I challenged them. I said, it's great, guys. We had a guy that scored 34. We had a guy that scored 24. We had a guy that scored 13. Where are the other pieces coming from?
Yeah.
Who's going to step up? We can't play the same 5 for 32 minutes and survive a game. So we got to find some role players that can come in off the bench and blend in and us not have any real valleys in the game. And I thought tonight our bench was great. They were key.
Yes.
We had no real valleys when they came in. I thought they played hard. They blended in. I had to tell them to have a little confidence because they're not guarding you. Just make a layup. You can do that. You're allowed to. But when they started to settle into that, I thought they played great.
Not only that, but they did the other things that you need role players to do well. And when you have two guys that can score, if your teammates don't care if you score and they'll do the little things, then you're going to have a pretty good team.
Yeah, absolutely. I love this group.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun to watch too. And obviously, Thanksgiving break can always be a little bit different. It throws you off, and you guys seem to handle that well. What do we have next, and what's coming up? What are we looking at next?
We got Eastern Hancock next Saturday, so we have a full week of preparation for them. It's always a tough game. I know going there is tough. They lost by 20 to a pretty good Centerville team in their first game. So, we're going to get ready for them. It's the first conference opponent. we love the way we started this year, but last year we started 2-0 as well, and we had a lot of momentum going into the Union City game that we played on that Tuesday, and then we struggled. So we want to bounce back.
Before I turn it over to see if Mr. Mealy has any questions here, JV gets a nice win. They're 2-0, and very happy for Coach Todd and the JV group too.
Yeah, they look great. We thought our JV team could be solid, but after that first win, they won by 37, I think it was. We said it's not going to be the same when you play Alexandria. So you're going to have to battle. This is going to be a fight for you guys to win. It's really hard to beat their JV teams. They're always solid, and they found a way to win tonight.
Yeah, let's not let that go to Coach's head there. We'll see if we can fit him out the door. You got anything there, Mr. Mealy?
No, I just wanted to say I think it was a really nice game, again, by Josiah and Julian. Just really they complement each other so well, so I just wanted to jump onto that. But I also thought it was a well-coached game. Knowing that you went into that first quarter where it was just chaos. I don't think you or Coach Carroll had any control in the first quarter, because it was just, I had unofficially that both teams were almost a total 20 turnovers.
Yes, 20.
Because it was basically
nobody could grab the ball. It
no,
was just rolling around.
I'll give it to you. And honestly, at one point, I think that there were only like 6 true possessions in the quarter that each one of you had to actually run anything, because of just chaos. But I think you made good adjustments after that. I think at the second half you made great adjustments. And I'm really impressed with the switching man-to-man. I think it's really good for us. So kudos to you and your coaching staff on being prepared and getting them ready. So congratulations on being 2-0, and good luck moving forward. I know Eastern Hancock at Eastern Hancock is always a battle.
Yep, it's going to be tough, but we're looking forward to the challenge.
There it is. That's Coach Burkett.
Guys.
Thank you, and happy holiday to Coach and his family, and a happy holiday to all of you out there that watched tonight. As we have mentioned unofficially, Josiah Love with 29, Julian Carpenter with 17, Flynn had 4, Becerra had 4. That's Gabe Becerra. Luke Woodyard had 4. Brody Becerra had 3, and Joel Jones added 2. It was, as Coach mentioned, a good leadership by your main scorers, and then had role players come in and really not lose anything. So, Coach, when we look back at the keys of the game, we talked about taking care of the ball, playing with tempo, and finding that third score. I think really it was find the third score by a group, because we had 3 guys with 4, 1 guy with 3, and 1 guy with 2. So when you're getting almost, 12, 15, 17 from the bench, you'll take that any day.
Absolutely. And you know what the number one key of the game is? Find a way to win.
That's right.
And that's what we did. So you know what? The rest of those 3 keys, who cares?
That's right.
We want to find a way to win. Sometimes the keys don't go your way, and sometimes things don't always go as planned. But if you find a way to win and you come out of there with a W, then that's okay.
And we want to remind you, we will not obviously be traveling as we haven't in the last several years. So Eastern Hancock. No, you're not allowed to in the Eastern Hancock gym. We will not be the next time we will be on air is December 13th. That's Coach and I, where we have Union coming to town here in Richard E. Johnson. But prior to that, I know there's a couple girls games scheduled. So you want to make sure that you tune in. And the only way to ensure you don't miss anything on the Wes-Del Sports Network is to hit the subscribe button and make sure you're subscribed to get all, and hit the bell to make sure you get all your notifications. It'll notify you that a game is about to occur, and you don't want to miss Stevens and Skaggs bringing you everything from the girls' games. I have been very impressed, as Coach mentioned earlier, very impressed with those two as they've been bringing you the girls' basketball games, and our new head coach, Riley Skaggs, who has been doing an excellent job. Next game is going to be, next event is Wes-Del Boys Wrestling versus Winchester High School. Great opportunity to see our wrestlers in. That is on the 3rd of December, so make sure you tune in and watch that one. Our wrestlers only have a few home meets, and they only get to be live streamed a couple of times, so make sure that you get involved in that one. Also, on the day before December 2nd, there is a freshman or C-team game. And that is Monroe Central coming to town to play on the Warriors. So plenty of things to hit the subscribe button and to make sure you hit the bell to get your notifications. We appreciate all of our fans. Also appreciate all our sponsors, Star Financial Bank, the Van Mater Reed, Caldwell Banker Real Estate Group, Star Rocket Media, Dowling Dumpster Rentals, Budget Blinds, and, of course, American Pest. Coach, on behalf of Coach Mack, we love it. We're glad to be back in the gym. It's one of our favorite places to be when it gets cold, especially. So anything further, Coach?
Yeah, let's go Wes-Del. I'm very proud of the guys, and what a great Thanksgiving. I'm thankful to watch 2 wins and thankful for these guys and the coaches, and And Mr. Producer for letting us keep doing this.
On behalf of Mr. Producer and Coach Mack, I'm the Superintendent, Kyle Mealy. We are glad you tuned in tonight. Thank you for watching Wes-Del Sports on the Wes-Del Sports Network.